Hello everybody, my name is Farmer Phil, and in today's video we have the butterfly mowers on and we are going to knock some grass for some hay, all going to plan. Still, we're mowing it, we need to mow it. The bulls are looking across the wire at it with very eager, hungry eyes. There's somewhere between 25-30 acres if I can. I'll map it on the GPS or on the Aarhus there and we'll see exactly how much is it, but there's a nice bit of ground in it. Two fields to get done. One field is bare into the ground, so it's going to be quite hard and interesting to see how well it mows. We better get going and get up there and get started. It is overcast at the minute. Tomorrow's overcast, but it's to kind of take off after that. So we're hoping, with any bit of luck, we'll get hay out of it. And the hay is for sale. We have lots of hay and we'll just have it for sale. Hopefully make a few big square bales if all goes to plan, and a few round bales. Whatever is required. But anyways, I'm going to try and navigate out of here because it's not the easiest thing to navigate, especially with the front mower. Your eyes minding it. But anyways, we beat on up to the field. So now we're in the field, ready to go. Quite some time has passed as I had a bit of an issue. Probably should have filmed it, but I didn't know what I was doing, so I was making up as I went along. I had to talk to Robert too to try and figure it out. So I could not get my headland management work, which I need to work for my float, for my spools, and it's just button was not working. So I was reckoning I had a problem with my switch, so I had to start ripping all this, and I only have a couple of screws put back in case I have to go back at it again, but I have it working now. So we have an issue which you should be able to press these and then have float on them, but for whatever reason that's not working. We have an EirCode coming up there and we haven't been able to find anyone that knows what it's about. So if anyone has any information on that, let me know, because we so far haven't been able to find. But because I can access float through my headland management, we've never been overly bothered about it. So it's happy days. Liv is with me here too because, well, apart from running tools up to me, the top field with the mow up there, there's a pipe runs across it, we have to fold that up. So I might just chat Liv first, see does she mind sitting there while I mow out the middle of this field, or will we go straight to getting that other bit done. But at least it's working now. I don't want to change, touch anything. We can get mowing, that's the main thing. So anyways, this is what we're mowing. Heavy owl meadow. This is where we're mowed with the fast track too, hence the outside of the field is mowed. But the biggest issue we have is this meadow's gone very strong. It's starting to kind of die of itself, but we've had, after all the rain we had and we had a lot of wind, it is bet into the ground. This field's not too bad, but the top field is very bad. Very bad. We could have to mow the top field completely like odd to try and get it lifted. So I'll just chat Liv and see whether we lift the pipe first or what will we do. That one's all the way in. So one thing we're doing as well, because of all the rain we had, we're going to be mowing, rather than mowing flat, which is what you'd normally do when you're making hay, we're mowing it narrow, and that is to try and allow the ground underneath it to dry. If we mow it out flat, the ground under may not dry very well, and then you'll have the moisture coming up from the ground into the hay. Wouldn't be a good job. So mowing narrow should let more moisture out of the ground. We won't head it out for a day or two just to get, it'll wilt away as it is, but it'll just help us with that. So I'll just chat Liv and yeah. So we left the pigtail in the field where the joint is, so there's a pipe from there to there because we had enough pipe to actually go around out of the way, so we just put it across the middle of it. So hopefully now we'll get it out of it without any issues, I hope. So you can see there's my pipe. Turn the tap. It takes two hands now to do everything. We're twining the gator, drive in the opposite direction and get it pulled out of it. So this is working not too bad now, pulling out there nicely. So we'll have to go down and then go on down by it just to get it all out. But it's just pulling out there nicely now. not too big a job either. But yes, I know it's not ideal. Why didn't you bury the pipe? Is I rented ground with near enough no infrastructure in it, so that's why we didn't bury the pipe. We just have put it in so we could get water across the field. We can pull it back out when we're finished and put back out our pigtails to market. So yeah, happy days, that's working 100%. So now, pipe lifted, we are ready to go at long last. Right, it is 5 o'clock, or we'll look at that, 5:13. So let's see how long it takes to get all this mowed. Now I won't be able to measure how much is in this bit, just how things are in the 1000 speed yet, but I will in the other bit. So all my mower spinning, no funny noises. Sounds good. Give it a while. PTO speed. Sounds good. Mower's down. Onward, my steed. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Went to that too. So we get an idea for how she's mowing narrow. It's going to give us a good idea on how clean she's cleaning the ground too. So there'll be a big help that way. So, right, start an AB line here. I get some nice straight lines now. So my back mowers are mowing lovely there now. Front mowers are mowing okay. I'll also do a little bit of tidying here and there where there was a few bits missed by the fast track. Just to tidy it up, because you know yourself, the bulbs will like tramp it into the ground when they get out this far. So yeah, I'm happy with that now. Happy with that. You know, I might have to shorten my top link for my front mower, but my back mowers are working away there lovely now. Working away there lovely. Anyways, we'll go down the camera and we get some of this Meadow on the ground. So, all the way there with the office there now. Just nice there now. I have to keep an eye on that because I could start borderline missing a bit now. Keep an eye on that. Nudge her over another bit on this now. To the right. Nudge the line. So we're mowing away here grand anyways. Doing 7 kilometers an hour, 7.2, as I'd say 7.5 in very heavy Meadow. Everything seems to be going grand. Doesn't seem to be doing too bad a job there behind me. Gonna have to, yeah, just have to change that from more when I get to the far end of the field. We'll have to lengthen the top length back. But I could probably give her another bit if I wanted. But there's stone shores across this, and they're just nearly level with the surface. So just because you can't see them, you know, you can't see any of the stone shores here, but just because I can't see any of them, I just take her 7 is grand. I won't push her to 9, and she should be the finest at that. And so yeah, anyways, just start catch a bit that side. Anyways, we get mowing done. Happy days. Happy days. So this is what we're mowing here. It's shocking heavy. Shocking heavy. But it's the back mower now. How's she mowing? Yeah, no. It seems to be getting it all. A little tough there knock up, but generally speaking, that's not bad now. This front mower, which I think isn't just mowing as nice now. A few long tufts. Not too bad, but I think I'll just lengthen the top length. That'll curve the mower down, do a nicer job. So yeah, shorten top length should, or lengthen top length should be fine now. Just hit that way. Nearly on short ground. You don't be long getting through 2-3 mowers. 3 mowers. But one thing that I am noticing now, it's kind of all lying kind of this way towards me at the minute. When it's more lying that way, you can mow it nicely. When you go the other way again, that you're more likely to kind of push it down than you are to actually get cut. Especially when the meadow goes like this. It's just after all the heavy rain we had. We had a woeful heavy rain there last week. But hopefully now it doesn't turn out too bad. Hopefully. Yeah. Never get tired of seeing 3 mowers working. So we're just finished the field, and yeah, it's over an hour. I'm having more issues with my throat and my headland management, and I don't know whether it's in the switch anymore or not. When I was doing my bit of routing this wire here, it looks like there might be a bit of a pinch in it where something obviously happened, and I was taking this off and giving it a rattle again and going again, and then I found that if I give this a rattle, it goes again. I know I should be stopping to fix it, but I'm not qualified in them kind of jobs, so I have to leave it to someone who is. So while I'm able to, once I know how to keep it going and I can keep it going, I'll keep going. That's generally how we do things, and we fix it when we have time, which would probably be later on tonight or that. If I was to have, now that I know that's what's wrong, I'll try and finish the mowing I'm doing, and when I go out to go mowing again, that's when we will definitely have it fixed for. But yeah, that's the joys of it. But anyways, hopefully now, it keeps working for me without too much issues. Right, we'll go out the other side of the hill, we'll set up. So we've mowed 3 hectares, just over 3 hectares with the auto steer, so you could probably add on maybe another 1/4 of a hectare. So what's that? 3 hectares is some like 7, I'd say 7.5, 8 acres in the middle of that field now is what we've mowed. So go out now, we'll get this set up now to do the next field. Hopefully too, I get the drone up if I can keep my machine working. So we'll just wait till we get out there to hit new. But anyways, where are we? Gap is here. We get this next minute. Move. So, mowing the back sword here. Cameras in the front there. There's the wolves. They're waiting patiently to get out here when this is mowed. So they're waiting patiently. So we're just starting to hit famine, or what we call famine ridges. We talk about 4 in this field is up and down and up and down and up and down. We're also not keeping too tight to the back sward, especially in certain areas between sticks. Here, there's the remains of a stone wall there, and also we need something for the cattle to eat. So a healthy back sward should keep them going for a while, because they have down there and they have the other 2 rotations. There's not much on them, so we need this bit of ground to keep them happy. So yeah. So, just wanted to get my camera. So, front mower doesn't seem to be mowing terribly well. You can see this there. Back mowers seem to be mowing fine. We have a nicer meadow here. Now there is considerable bit. This was mowed or eaten off last. That meadow was kept maybe nearly 4 weeks, you could nearly say, on top of this one. So this is nicer bit of stuff now. Yeah, it's not mowing too bad. It's just kind of behind. This field is very much behind to the ground now compared to the other one. So it's on a bit of a hill. So yeah, I think best thing is just to take me time, just to make sure that I get this. If you go too fast, the knife doesn't get as many cuts at the grass as you pass across, whereas you go that bit slower, the knife gets more cuts at the grass. Might get a bit more of it, but yeah, no, I'm happy enough with that. Yeah. Alright, how much is on the screen? Oh no, I never marked my AB line. Oh, you always forget. So I'm supposed to mark a straight line, but I didn't. So now I messed up. Anyways, right. We keep moving. So that is the rounds done off the field. So now it's time to infill the field here. So I click that button. Infill is in. I hit auto steer, and hopefully now we don't do too much waving. We'll go do a lot of waving. Damn it, anyways. Nothing annoys me more than that. So 3 rounds is tight enough to get around, but because of the ridges in the field, don't want to try and hit them crossways if you can at all. Oh, where's showing me out here? Get square now. Yeah. Yeah, not too bad at that now. So going up the hill, take her slow because the hill, everything is lying that way. Going down the hill, can give her a bit of speed. And for anyone who says maybe you should just go around and go down and go around and go down, that'll take forever. The field is 6.34 hectares. That's what I've come out here. So I'm trying to think 2 is 12, 6 halves is 15. It's over 15 hectares here. So all in all, 22 hectares maybe, or sorry, 22 acres. Which, yeah, I thought we had a bit more in it, but then this field, it's a big awkward bit of a shaping of the field, so it is. Always has been. But anyways, we get this field. It isn't over heavy, it's not as heavy as the other field, and I am kind of hoping that I might get some fresh grass in this afterward, just to try and get to go a bit better. Not to be nearly as much as on the other one, but anyways, neither here nor there. It is mowing quite well now. For being laid down, it is mowing quite well. Keep working away.
Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Looking in the mirror, so foggy, but I've never seen clearer. I don't really think anyone can save me, and honestly I'm not really sure I want saving. I like to be my own worst enemy. There's no risk if you don't try at anything, so I'ma just keep buying everything. See you in the next life, have to be a better me. I don't think that my head's on straight. Gotta flip it and grip it and go and get an x-ray. What's wrong with me? I just feel weight pushing on my chest and it squeezes till I suffocate. Better change my mindset, meditate. It's pretty cool that I'm alive and have better days. I could walk, see, hear, I should celebrate. Think I could change my mind, maybe elevate. Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Yeah, all I need are some better days. Cause all I want, and I pray, I believe in the better days. I'm kinda stuck between a rock and a hard place. Do I work hard or live at my pace? You're only young once, yeah that's all great, but I also want a future where I'm okay. Living life, wait no, it's living with no shame. Wait no, it's sleeping in on Sundays. I guess it's different for each of us and that's okay. Well I just wanna be happy, how to get there? Glad that you asked me. I think it's different for everyone. Some of us need work, others need fun. Some of us need purpose to overcome. But try to do what you love when it's said and done. Cause there's so many differences in each of us. Trust your gut, it can show you what you want. Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Yeah, all I need are some better days. Cause all I want, and I pray, I believe in the better days. Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Yeah, all I need are some better days. Cause all I want, and I pray, I believe in the better days.
So that is the field mode. That's all our hay down on the ground for this year. Not as much as last year, the 100 acres last year. Jeez. It's a lot of hay last year. This year, not so much. But yeah, nice crop. This field, that field out there is very heavy. Not as nice. This is a much nicer crop. one thing I do very much like about these mowers, especially for getting a wilt, is them conditioners do some job. Like you see yourself, like you'll be throwing it out, passing the hole at like the distance from where it catches it there to where it lands, like 4 or 5 feet back. Very much like them conditioner tanks, gives it a huge throwing. But are we finished mowing? No, we're not, because we're going topping. Yes, topping with butterfly mowers. That's not something you do every day. So we're going out here. The bulls come off this 2, maybe 3 weeks ago. They're quite some time off this, so gonna mow it. We're gonna see how dirty it is. If it's not dirty, we'll bail it up for ourselves. If it's dirty, we'll just let the bulls back out. Now, one thing I do have to be careful of, because the fence is the other side of the hedge, you can see yourself, there is a few of them lovely obstacles, so we'll be keeping well back from the hedge, well back, like as far as there. So definitely keeping a full weight of the mower away from the hedge, because I do not want to hit stones. Yeah, that is the worst thing about this. The worst thing about bulls, they love to dig, tear up the place. But yeah, it looks clean enough from here anyways, but we'll top it anyways. Go and top them with butterflies. Funny. Anyways, it is a very, very nice outfit. And she's well able for it, that was 99. She's well able for it. Anyways, we fold up and we go topping. So, laying along here. There's a nice behind it. Father Phil was on with a bit of diesel. Meant to have some lights flashing there. That's kind of telling you have half an hour and then you're going out of diesel. So I brought a lot of diesel to me, so I'm sound now, but until I knock off and turn on the tractor, them lights won't go away. But yeah, there is a nice little bit on it, but it's probably not worth the diesel rowing and bailing for all of maybe 10-15 bales to be on it, maybe. So we're just going to let the cattle back in it and let them graze it, and yeah, it'll be alright. They'll be nice and cleaned off. But anyways, doing 11.5 kilometers an hour, not a bother. I could jump another gear, but I'm going fast enough for my liking with 3 mowers. It's fast enough for me. Flying around. So, with that field mowed, and that's it. Anyways, that's us finished. Another bit grand, flew through it. That's the first meadow we mowed. So, yeah. So anyways, we'll go back on home, give them a quick wash down, and then it's push on now and get the big square baler ready for some hay. Hopefully, if we get the weather, I'll be able to make some lovely big square bales. I am very excited to get some big square baling done. Monitor still in the cabin in 99. But anyways, we're going to leave it at that for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, next time we'll be mowing will probably be for our second cut silage, which still a good bit away, at least 4 weeks anyways, at least. Try and tie it in with cutting our winter wheat. And yeah, when we do that, then we're going to, once we've our second cut, then I'm going to give a kind of a review of the mowers. Just let you know how we got on, some of the sciencey stuff for the statistics, me fuel usage, me acreages and all of that, how crack. But anyways, Father Phil's here to get me out because this is a dangerous bloody spot. But anyways, I'm going to leave it at that. As always, please like and subscribe to the channel. Videos every Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday. That's it from me. Good luck.